So, Dave, you mentioned branding. I want to get into the brand. One hot topic out there is for branding your pickup and delivery service. Should it be different or the same than your self-serve laundry brand? And we have actually traveled the spectrum on this. When we first launched pickup and delivery, we had a separate brand because we were under the impression that, oh, well, it's a separate client base. We don't want to associate it with a self-serve laundromat. So we had a different brand called Laundry Magician at the time versus our Queen City Laundry self-serve brand. And we did try that for a while. But really what we found is there are some efficiencies that you can have in your business by also having the same brand name. Can you talk a little bit about that decision process that we had in our experience as far as starting with the two brands and why we merged into just all one brand?
Yeah, well, first of all, the first reason we did it is we believed, and obviously we were wrong, but we believed that pickup and delivery laundry service would only be for wealthy individuals. They wouldn't want to know that their laundry is going to a laundromat. They wouldn't want the brand affiliated with this other brand. And we also believe that, we weren't building this business to sell, but we also believe that if we ever did sell it, it would be nice to have this separate LLC and we do have a separate LLC and all these things, right? But the truth is what we learned is that in the beginning, the mechanics, the true mechanics of operating both businesses every day were not difficult to separate. We already had a very mature 4-chain laundromat with Queen City Laundry brand, very established, great team. And what we learned is when we launched this separate brand, nobody had ever heard of it, right? Well, at the same time, we had been doing drop-off laundry for a few years. We launched pickup and delivery. We start to build that brand up. A few years later, we launched dry cleaning. And what we learned is that across the spectrum of our companies or our brands, we were serving people from a very low income demographic who wanted to do their own laundry in a nice laundromat, all the way up to wealthy individuals. But the truth is there was a lot of give and take in between the two, right? And the customers honestly got very confused because, like, for one, Laundry Magician didn't have a Google business page. Why? Because it didn't have a retail location. Why? Well, because Queen City Laundry already had a Google business page at this location, and Google won't let you establish 2 of them at one location, right? And we had all these different nuances of different websites and different phone numbers. And okay, but where does the phone number go and who answers the phone? And if it goes into the store and our attendants answer it, how do they know they answer Queen City Laundry with one call and Laundry Magician with the next call? And what if they accidentally answer it wrong and now they think they got the wrong number? And by the way, our management team, which at the time was me and Marlene, our GM, a customer would speak to Marlene. Well, I thought you worked over there. What, you work over here too? Oh, these are the same place, but they're not the same place, but they have a different website, but a different phone number. The mechanics of it operationally as we scaled is what we learned was very difficult to do. And the truth is that when we launched pickup and delivery, we had already spent 5.5, 6 years building a pretty strong brand in the local community on the east side of Cincinnati. Now, we expanded our pickup and delivery much further than just our retail stores, but we had already spent 5 or 6 years building a brand. And building a brand, yes, is about your customers and your community locally, but building a brand is also about SEO and AEO and things like that, which we didn't know would even come. And when customers go to a website now, if you go to our website, queencitylaundry.com, some of the misnomers that we thought were true, which is, pickup and delivery customers would never want their laundry to go to a laundromat. Well, to a certain extent, there's some people that are jaded in that way, and they agree with that. But what we love is when they go to our pickup and delivery page, it can take them right to our self-serve page. So if they have any questions about the facilities that we're operating to launder their clothes in, they can very easily see pictures and videos and links. It has the address. They can come visit us if they want to. And a lot of them do, right? As part of that trust process, they will come visit us in our store and they'll be like, yeah, you picked up my laundry today. I'm just wondering, is this where it comes? Is this where it's at? Oh yeah, your bag's right back here. And one of the beauties of that is if you have a modernized laundromat and they drop in on the store, they're going to be pretty impressed by a $2 million facility, right? Because when they have that negative connotation of the facility, they're looking at it through a perspective of the old school laundromats, the plain Janes and the zombie mats of the world. And that's the negative connotation they have of where they think their laundry's going. And so we just learned to embrace our brand of Queen City Laundry. And we learned that there was a ton of mechanics that make all the sense in the world. But the truth is there's a lot of things associated with a retail business, your storefront, your website, your uniforms, all these things that reflect your brand, but they're magnified by 2, 3, 4, 5 when you do the same thing in a fleet of vehicles and delivery drivers. And our rule with our delivery drivers is their outermost layer must always be a Queen City Laundry logo. So they can wear a hat, they can wear a baseball hat, they can wear a sock hat in the wintertime when it's cold out, but it has to say Queen City Laundry on it. And we provide those to them. In the summer, they can wear, khaki shorts and tennis shoes, and they can wear a t-shirt, right? Which we provide. This is Queen City Laundry. In the wintertime, when it's really cold out, we provide winter jackets. We provide lightweight pullovers for in the light fall day or cool fall days and things like that. And we provide all these to them so they have all these things to pick from. But the rule is when you leave the store, whatever your outermost layer is, if they were to wear a regular Hanes t-shirt underneath a windbreaker and it were to warm up throughout the day, they can't take the windbreaker off, right? Because we don't want them to go to the store. So they know that if it's one of those days that's cool in the morning and warmer in the afternoon, they might want to put a Queen City Laundry t-shirt on, which is provided underneath their windbreaker. And so the beginning of the day, it's a little cool. Later on in the afternoon, it gets a little warmer and they can always shed that outermost layer and still be logoed. But those things are really, really important. Everything from the customer service, the social media presence. We don't have a separate, we're just advertising ourselves as what we call a full service laundry center. Right? Everything from self-serve all the way up to premium pickup and delivery services, even from residential to small business to commercial, we're here for you. And that includes now area rug cleanings and horse blankets and dry cleaning and all these different services that are out there. And they've all created new revenue streams for us. And it's mechanically much easier to run and operate the business and scale the business.
I think the biggest take home for that is if you have a self-serve laundromat brand that you can be proud of, there's no reason you should launch a separate brand for your pickup and delivery service. So I think that's the big thing. Have a self-serve laundromat that you can be proud of and you're proud to associate it with your pickup and delivery business. And I don't think it will be a hang up for your customers. And then on your website, make sure you provide lots of pictures of how good of a facility that it really is.
Yeah, don't hide behind those stock images and things like that for your pickup and delivery business or for your self-serve laundromats, right?